Are you ready for some football? It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from the bank. Deontay Hardy to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Motioning the tight end now. Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete, Derrick Henry. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. But that's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running it with David Montgomery. He's contained at the line for no gain. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Goff on third. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he gets him around 6 there. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's an option to the left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. And they send a man in motion. On first down, Jackson connects with Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds Aguilar. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. It's going to be a gain of 5 on what will be the final play of our opening quarter. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Bullock's kick is good. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Khalif Raymond to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st down throw from Goff. Finds Laporta. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off play action, Goff. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one's complete, right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for, with both these teams in it to win it.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here's Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson gets this one to Andrews. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They go play fake with Jackson. He's got Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. Into the hands of Likely. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play fake, Jackson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the 1st.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. But let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Reynolds with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Goff. He finds Laporta. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New set of downs for him at the 38. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Goff. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass, Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens up by just a couple of points. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Third and 4 coming up now. Another run for Henry. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. First and 10 from the 41. They run. Here's Henry. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running this with Henry. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.